where we left off. Last session, we began our next set of classes. We were introduced to the enchantment professor and performed a duel of elementals. Everybody taking control of one of the four elementals, and the winner being the elemental with the most HP. After that, we moved on, and on your way to your next class, you were engulfed by a thick fog, completely enveloping the entirety of the campus around you, where Zip believed that he saw something that wasn't actually there, where upon coming closer, the party discovered another body that has had its magic separated from the ghostlight. Another pale student, completely grayscale, lie motionless on the tile stone walkway. As the remnants of it were being feasted on creatures made out of the fog. And as the creatures revealed their numbers, having watched the students amidst the creeping gallows, the scene was interrupted by Viramira, the mysterious smog-born woman, who is a year above your class, making a rhythmic, haunting chime by banging her gauntlets together. The creatures recoiled in fear, and the mist lightened up. And she spoke a few words of warning as to avoid these areas, and that she is essentially out on her own attempting to put a stop to it. With that said, you had made it to your next class of the day. And the enchantment perfect you had I'm sorry, conjuration was the class we did last week. Enchantment was what we ended on. Conjuration was with Jamboree, and enchantment was with Mansion Jack. But rather than give a normal lesson, Mansion Jack, with a snap of his fingers and a whirl of his tentacles, brought you into his pocket dimension. Although, with the way enchantment magic works, can you really be sure that he has actually moved you somewhere else, or are you under the influence of a spell? It is difficult to tell, for as you all stand up lined along the floor, everyone in the class gathered together in the opening causeway, everything looks, feels, and smells as real to the senses as it is to the mind. And that is about it, and that's where we'll continue. So, for Rufus, you kind of shake your head and you come back to your awareness, having the last thing you remembered entering the classroom, having a brief talk with Jack as he addressed the student body before saying that he wanted to make his class a little bit more interesting, give you a little bit more field experience, as it were. And the room shifted and twisted, the floorboards lifted off the ground, and the entire room, with a little bit of miasmic sway, altered into the shape of a well-worn Victorian manor, weathered with age, but still in an occupable state. And he said that your goal for this class is to find your way out. So we're going to have a little bit of a dungeon crawl. Not going to be too crazy, but it'll be our technically first dungeon of the campaign. And let me get a little background ominence. Get, get, why is the freaking right click pulled up? There it is. Get that out of the way.
What in Luigi Mansion?
Shut up, Kai. So that's an easy one. No inspiration for you, Kai. Anyway. Now that y'all here.
Yes.
You got any questions before I cut you loose?
Rufus will raise his hand.
Go ahead, young lad. Tell me what you got.
I guess threat level.
Oh,
What should we expect to find in the castle?
that's a good question. You don't gotta worry about dying. But I'm not gonna say you won't get out of here with a few mental scrapes and bruises. You might be thinking about things for a few nights after this.
Rufus will not. Good enough.
And I would like to remind you that this is enchantment class. So while I've made your surroundings, because this is my home, you will be making the dangers. So enjoy maybe a few familiar faces or a few terrible bumps in the night. As for how you get out, well, if you can't find an exit in the maze, always try to find the heart. But the heart of what is the question? For when you can't look outside, where else is there to see? You'll wait just a couple seconds longer to see if there's any questions. Any more questions?
Is the maze the only way to get out of here? Like going through
Say
the
again.
is going through the maze the only way of finding your way out of here?
Not necessarily. Like I said, I left you with your clue already. But I'll reiterate it one more time for those of you that are a little slow. If you walk up to a window and the curtain won't move, you can't look outside. Where else can you look to find a little ray of hope?
In your arteries.
Half joke. Anyway, you can split up, you can explore at your leisure, or you can all go together. Not really my business. Pick a door and have fun, kiddies. I'll be watching. And some of those students will just talk amongst each other briefly, but will ultimately maybe gather up into pairs of 2 or 3, and then they'll set out, heading through random doorways. Maybe a couple will go alone. You'll see them fade away. Some of them actually have Rufus's idea. They'll turn around and walk through a door that seems like it would go, back the way they came. But that leaves the rest of the class.
Damn, I can't believe Ooze Apprentice #4 didn't even ask if he wanted me to come with
True.
the gall on him.
They don't need you guys.
They already know the way out.
Yep, they're AI. They're just gonna path their way out.
Damn, that we should have followed them.
All right, I'm gonna look at Hannah, remembering that she did some kind of divination magic before, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, yeah, divination.
So I guess, do you have any?
Well, as you
Sorry, go on.
she'll ask you as you like walk up and just kind of look at her. She'll give you a bit of a kind of a bemused. What are you staring at me like that for?
I'll rub my chin. I remember in one of our previous classes, you used a bit of divination magic, and I feel like that could be helpful in here. Oops, flip it wrong
Yeah,
way.
but it won't be as effective if we're all under a mass enchantment of some kind. If what we see is not real, then my divination will get muddled by the fact that this is all just an illusion.
All right, circle cast dispel
fair.
magic. Joe.
I was gonna say, I'm like, do they have to spell magic? Can we just cast a spell magic at level 9? No, I'm kidding. If we all put our back into it.
Well, didn't I guess Madeline will look at you, Rufus. Did you not hear him? This is possibly not an illusion. That's the thing. We're a bit like we're in Schrodinger's mansion. It is an illusion until we find out that it isn't. Or I guess it isn't an illusion until we find out that it is.
I could try something in the meantime. I'll use free use of detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. There is
We could also circle cast that.
there
Not
is
kill it.
so, oh, you don't even have to circle cast that. Like it doesn't it doesn't even get any benefits from being higher
No,
level.
the area of it will get bigger.
Oh, brother. Oh, 120 feet of detect magic.
Oh no, it's way more than that.
Okay, bro. Fair enough. I mean, if you wanna fucking circle cast detect magic, go for it.
We'll get stopped by a foot of wood. True.
But
There's nothing in
what
this
if this isn't real wood?
Anyone
Can't
have
say
any
it like-
insight?
All right, Dandelion. Yes, there is magic all around you. There is a blend of conjuration, enchantment. Hang on, let me pull the fuck it. It's been ages. Let me pull up the D&D schools of magic.
Meantime,
Is
look at
is
that.
illusion in the air?
Yes, actually.
Can I look at the paintings I need? Are the paintings just the paint?
Actually, make me a. That's good question, Zip. Make me a perception check.
They're looking at you. Alright. Augers.
Nice.
All right, let me my
Realize
I
it's
had to-
fucking Luigi's Mansion ass fucking music.
Sorry, Kai already got that one. 17. Kai, I'm sorry. Zip, as you walk up and look at the paintings, you realize that they depict multiple various art forms from throughout Kirstein's known generations. Different art styles from different famous painters, but specifically, they all appear to be watching you, at least the ones that have eyes that do. And when you shift, they subtly follow you. However, giving a closer look or an inspection upon the paintings, you realize that they shimmer with a slight translucency.
Hmm. Oh, so like all of them, or
They
sorry,
appear,
or this big one?
oh, all of them.
Oh, okay.
They all appear to be almost easily readable as conjured artifacts, not real renditions of these paintings.
Okay.
I'm gonna look down the hallway. That I guess because we saw people go down this hallway. Can I see them down the hall, or is the hall blank now?
As you look down the hall, Rufus, you see something.
Something.
Hang on. Something spooky. Anyway, you see the faint, shadowy form of what you think is a woman in about, I guess, at the perfect age of adult for an elf. So 200 to 300 years old. And she bears a striking resemblance or familiarity to you. Faintly down the hallway. But you see her walking away before disappearing amidst the shadows.
I vote for
I want
going
to
this
try
way, and I'll point.
Don't be following the fucking shadows. Anyway, I want to mage hand the paintings to see if they
Yeah.
just give.
I was gonna poke this.
Okay. Alright, okay.
This really big.
Dandelion, you mage hand the paintings, and your mage hand just travels through them. But Sip, you poke this painting, and it wiggles like it's made of a liquid. You know, ba 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 ba.
Let's go.
I'm gonna see if I can put my hand in there.
All right, you put your hand in, and your hand is gone. No, it's not.
Orb of
I'm not gonna hit
Annihilation
you
or
with the
whatever that
sphere of
shit. Yeah,
annihilation.
that shit.
Yeah, the orb of annihilation. Yeah. You
Not
put your
again.
hand in, and the painting shimmers and ripples like clean water. But you also feel your arms surrounded by something akin to ink. Pushing your hand in further, you feel an opening on the other side, doubled with a cool breeze that brushes gently along your fingers.
I'll just say might be a other side of this painting.
But what about this way?
What about the strange shadow lady? I guess we can do both.
Any split uppers, poggers?
All right, good talk, everyone. I'll hop through.
I mean, we might as well stick together unless you want to send the other ones on their way.
I had an idea, but if we're all going that way, I'll go through what we're doing.
And now, speak up, man. Speak up. Always, you are a player here too. Always voice. Like if you have ideas or thoughts or opinions, always voice them.
So my first thought is within my character. The way out should be through the front door. So I try to open up the door to see what's through that door and just pull my head out.
Okay. R, you grab onto both handles of the front door and pull backwards with all your might, and much to your surprise, they open rather easily, almost effortlessly. They just whoosh, splay wide, revealing a dark passageway filled with inky blackness that you cannot see beyond. I don't think you have dark vision. Let me see. Let me check your character sheet. but I'm going to say that, yeah, you do actually. You have 60 feet of dark
Yeah, I
vision.
do.
Even with dark vision, your eyes cannot pierce the veil of blackness that stands in front of you. It is almost like a curtain that blocks your view completely.
I go and say, can't see what's going through there. Close the door. I take my axe. I go to where our teacher was standing. And with all my might, I'm going to try to see if I could break my way through the floor. And I swing my axe into the ground.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Make me an attack roll. I'll just do it. I'll do it in your
Thank
character sheet.
you.
That would be funny. Wasn't that fun?
Just
All right.
splits.
Or you strike the floor with your battle axe as hard as you can. Your axe pierces the wood with a thunderous chunk as part of it turns to splinters. And looking down amidst through the crack you've made in the surface of the wood, you see also a piercing blackness just beyond the hole you've produced. Much like the door you opened, it is the same sight beneath the floorboards. However, there is one thing that stands out differently beneath the floor. You see the shimmering of what looks like twinkling stars far off in the distance.
I tell everybody I see what I see. And if they are choosing to do something different, but I'm going to jump down it.
Okay, you're jumping down?
I'm going to first tell everybody what I see and then let them decide. But at the end of it, whatever they decide, I'm still going to jump down it.
Okay,
They can choose to follow or not.
Fair enough. He is making his decision. All right. He's making a player-driven decision right now.
Oh, I already said I jumped to the painting.
Yeah,
No,
it's already
okay.
gone. So yeah,
Okay.
we're all
Okay.
just
Okay, but you're
Yeah,
all
I already
right.
said that.
All right. Zip goes through the painting. R jumps down the hole. All right, let me get
I guess I'll look at Dandelion, seeing how the other two have already split up. Then I'll shrug, and then I'll start walking down the hallway.
Oh, God.
Oh no, I can't see.
I'll look to
Ah,
Little Ram Abraham and I'll just fucking
we'll walk up to you, Dandelion, just saying, "Huh, I don't think we should all split up alone. So I'll tag along with Zip."
all right. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. All right, they're entering World 1 of 1.
I'm just picturing
Hey,
fucking Zip
hey!
fighting a fucking bomb.
Wait up! Ashwana will chase after Rufus. It's dangerous in the dark! But you don't hear Rufus. Like, you are already swallowed by the dark. So
Say, I'm an elf. I have dark vision.
well, what do you want to do?
I'll sigh and guess we're going. I'll just go down the hole, I guess. With R.
Right.
I'm gonna I'll starry wisp and I'll I don't know, hit my own staff so it glows before jumping down.
Okay. All right. Smart. All right. Madeline will follow you. She'll just nimbly leap down the hole. And time for me to grab and move some tokens because nobody is placed on the next map.
Do I see the spear, like, is it like right beside me, passing me by, or is it like behind me?
The what? Do you see the what?
The thing Dandelion threw down.
Oh no, you do not see it. You jumped down the hole and you began to drift through the shadows towards the starlight in the distance, and your vision becomes completely succumbed by the dark. And I'm gonna put everybody at different parts of the mansion, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm just gonna leave you all in the dark for now.
Oh no, we're in the back rooms.
True. Half joke. All right.
Not again.
Let's see. Trying to think of who would end up where. I'll put. I'll put Rufus. Yeah, I know. I'll put Rufus here because he's the easy one.
Hey. Not inaccurate.
All right. And then let me grab. I'll put Ashwana over there with you. Our Dandelion and Madeline went down the hole. So they're falling straight down, so they'll probably end up. Honestly, they would actually probably just end up here. Because they're falling just straight down to the floor.
Boy, I love landing in front of the boss of all the stuff you need for it.
True. Oh, let me get the RAM as well. Oh my god. And question is though, where do I put? Oh, I know exactly where Zip and Hannah would end up. Yep. I know exactly. All right. Let me do a little bit of shenanigans. Now that we're ready. Oh, I just realized because you're all split up, you won't be able to see anything that's going on because of the fucking walls and stuff like that. So now I have to make. How the fuck am I gonna do this? I guess I can make copies of everybody. But then you would all move on the copies. Oh well. We'll just have to go with it, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna roll a d3. I'll put Rufus as 1, Dandelion and R as 2, and Zip Banana as 3. Okay. But now I will uncloak you all so you can see yourselves. There you go, Zip. You can have a nice look at that.
What?
We're on the wrong map, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to I forgot you have to move scenes. Sorry about that. There you go. There you go, bud.
Jack's maddening mansion. Whoa.
Ooh. There you go, Rufus. This one's for you. You're down there.
Wait, I haven't moved. Oh, I gotta zoom out. Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
And actually now I realize everybody can kind of oh, these are your ignore these tokens up here. That's
Okay,
the
okay.
extra ones.
All right.
No. That was my preparation tokens for the map just in case everybody ended up in the same area. And also, I just realized now I don't really have to do everybody individually. You can, because now that you have control of your tokens, you can kind of just move them at will, and I can just watch you from above and pause it and segment it when I need to.
True. True.
But I'll start with Dandelion and R because they ended up in the dining room. All right. Dandelion, R, and Madeline. The three of you fall through the depths of the stars. The stars, realizing, are, since you were the first to take the plunge, plummeting downwards. You realize, perhaps a little too late, that the glittering stars were in fact lines upon lines of candles. Maybe hundreds of them lying along the floor, at a table, but you have just a moment to realize perhaps the mistake you've made as you crash directly into the floor of a room. Funnily enough, you don't take any damage and you don't really feel that sore, but you obliterate a chair as you land on top of it before dusting yourself off and slowly standing up. Dandelion and Madeline land in perhaps a bit of a better state, but you two still take a tumble. And your crash landing, in fact, startles a woman in a black shroud who appeared to have been waiting behind a door, as if expecting to greet someone. And already see Dandelion making a way over to her. Huh? Huh? She'll give a turn towards you, completely startled by the sudden intrusion.
I'll take an
Where did you
apprehensive step
come from?
back.
Where did you come from?
The floor.
School of Magic.
You were not intended to drop from the ceiling. You startled me.
Well,
I thought the
good friend
easiest way
Art
out.
here
Oh,
is simply thinking outside the box.
Greetings. I
I
am
thought
Mario.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I thought the easiest way out was through the floor. Clearly not. I thought these stars that turned out to be candles were the way out.
No, the way out is to set the table for the feast. You and your fellow students are the mansion owner's guests this evening. Anyway, I am Moriana, maiden of the mansion. I am here to serve as your guide and your courtier on the banquet this evening. Our chefs have up and deserted the master's mansion, but they have left behind the meals needed for the feast in various rooms across the halls. There is one on each floor, and the master has brought you here to collect all of the necessary plating elements so that we can begin our meal.
I look around the table on the floor, picking up what
Yes.
I'm guessing is either bones or guts, and ask, were the last people here eaten?
That is that is the nice way to put it. The remnants of what you witness are those who have displeased the master in the past.
That's reassuring.
So wait, your master's accountable? Is this human remains?
The master is not human himself, so it is not cannibalization, I assure you. But you need
Detect
not
Magic
fear.
doing anything new in this room?
No, not really.
Anything from her?
She is certainly not an apparition of any kind. She is not a conjured element of the mansion. It seems that she is actually a part of it.
All right.
But your thoughts do wonder to why she hides part of her face.
But I bid you, do not fear. You are the master's guests. You are here to walk his halls, sample his succor, and set his table. He has no ill will towards you. I presume, being your sudden arrival, you are students this year, which is all the better. You will not be harmed.
I drop the bones, remains, dust myself off, and ask, you told us that we have to grab the plates and meals or whatever to get out of here. Can you tell us where all of those stuff are?
Yes,
Where are they?
as I said, they have been scattered around the mansion. You will have to explore and find where the chefs hid them before their disappearance. If I knew where, I would have set the table already. But the master told me to not seek them out and to wait on you, for this is your test.
Seems like we should get a move on. Seems like she's not going to help us in regards to finding them. So
No?
Can you at least give us a hint to possibly
There
where you
is.
think stuff will be hidden?
That I can do. I do believe there's one in the master's desk. One of his chefs did like to frequent his office quarters. And as for the other floors, the fourth floor it is no doubt in the chapel. And second floor, likely in one of the master bedrooms, if I had to guess. But I do not know where in the third floor. There is a lot of important places in the third floor. That said, I wish you luck. The Master wishes to learn more about you and for you to learn more about yourselves and each other. So I hope you find this experience enlightening.
Perfect. Thank you for all the help. And which one would be the closest one out of the three that you told us about? Would it be the master's desk or office?
Yes, the office. It is on this floor. This is the first floor.
Can you point to which direction it would be in?
She'll point kind of. She'll point kind of like this way. Like she'll point towards that direction, like over in here somewhere. There we go. That's a better, more accurate representation.
I asked the group. It looks like that's the best way to go first. Do you guys want to go that way? Or do you guys want to split up or do something else?
I doubt we should split up further
That
than we already have. So I think we should stick together.
Perfect.
yes. I just worry about the others not really knowing what our objective is, unless they find an alternative way of solving this conundrum.
If we find them, we'll tell them.
That is the best case. All right, and let me go to Zip. Zip. You and Hannah step out of what appears to be a solid wall. If you were to turn around and feel behind you, where the painting once was, which is now a wall, it is in fact quite solid. You've appeared to have ended up in a candlelit room, absolutely disheveled and torn about, with furniture damaged and ripped, thrown about this and that. But above all, you hear the sounds of chewing and smacking, and it does not take long, mere moments, before something rises up behind the counter over here. They are tall and gangly. Their heads are almost alien, and they appear to have insectoid incisors bending out of the tops of their heads.
This
There you go.
doesn't look very breezy.
True. It isn't breezy. You just felt a nice cold draft.
Damn, the voice, the narration in my head led me astray, Joe. All right.
Anyway, they will see you, and on sight, I will immediately need an initiative roll.
Boy.
And since Hannah followed you, she will come out right next to you and take sight of the creatures.
Do it.
And
do I at least get my
she,
thing off? My
you get your
shillelagh off? Wow.
sure, bro.
Oh, no encounter.
Just because you. Oh, sorry. Let me Oops, their initiative is not 7, but even still, they rolled in that one. Let me change that.
Poggers.
And let me do Hannah. Alright, I'm going to unpause, but I'm going to need, for those of you who are not in initiative, I need you to just not move yet. Whenever there's initiative or combat, everyone else has to stop due to the way, D&D combat rules work. Alright, let me put that on pause, and Zip, Hannah will ask you, as she steps out and immediately prepares for battle, she'll say, "What on the green's earths are those?"
I don't know, but they look hungry, so. Oh no.
The creatures will give a shrill screech. And they do indeed look quite hungry. It is your turn.
Alright. I will slash it, slash it. Or with my giant shoelace.
Alright, you walk up with your shoelace, and as you approach within 10 feet of them, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Conveniently in my reach. Alright.
Oh, okay. Zip, you save. Massively so. But you get a deep feeling in the back of your mind, and something that pings your brain, almost like a satellite. A spotlight from a memory faded and perhaps forgotten. You're unsure of whether due to trauma, years past, or I guess time past, not years. But you recall something in the bits and depths of the fires of a ghost of what is now a ghost town. The sound of chewing and skittering, and the creeping of tails and skeletal-looking figures, accompanied with the chants of men with knives in purple.
Oh. Well. He's still gonna steal himself. And let's do a roll here. Attack roll first. Well,
The creature will give you a screech as its mandibles on its head splay outwards, matching its roar. That hits.
all right. Take care of my damage roll. All right.
I gotta roll 2d20s for Hannah. My fucking caps lock is on. $13 to $19. Damn. Nice. 17 damage. You whip it across the chest, and it will recoil with a shriek. Ree! Sounds kind of. It's meant to sound kind of like a xenomorph.
Oh, I see. And then I will bonus action Sacred Flame. That's part of
All
my,
right.
that's part
You
of
make a
my
dex.
thing.
It'll dex save. Failing.
Boggers. Damage.
All right. He's dead. That one is dead.
And he'll slash with his shoelace, and then twirl and just snap his fingers, then igniting it with radiant flames.
Hit it with the fucking fucking cyber wire. Like
True. And then I'll just go here. And then my turn.
all right. All right, Hannah will. Let's see. I should have had my spells pulled up already. Me having to fucking do caster shit. Yikes. All right. She'll cast. Yeah, she'll cast Witch Bolt. She'll hit him with the level 2 Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Okay, that hits.
Almost.
And level 2 Witch Bolt does 3d12. Not enough to kill him. But with a snap of her fingers and moving her arm like a whip, she'll mimic your motion a little bit, trying to copy the confidence of which you use your abilities. And she'll snare it around his neck and give it a sharp pull, sending an arc of lightning up that electrocutes the feaster. And she'll step back over here. Actually, this up here. She'll back up all the way because it'll have to go either around or over the table.
Ready.
No, I forgot to roll initiative for the other one. That doesn't matter. It's his turn. The creature will leap up onto the table. Zib, you see no fear, as it doesn't even seem to have eyes. It has no remorse, no sign of guilt, or even a conscious ability to think. For it shows no regard that its companion was just brutally executed. But it will leap onto the chair, and it will throw a menacing claw.
Ready. Ow.
That's a crit. Alright, you take 13 psychic damage. And as it hits you, the creature fades away.
I should have used my reaction on that. I'm so fucking sad. All right.
It is gone. Almost
Uh,
as it hits you and you blink your eyes, it is there and then it isn't.
all right.
Hannah will feel her witch bolt break its connection, and she'll give a bit of a startled look between you and where the creature was. Are you okay? Where did it go?
I'm not sure.
You don't. I saw its claws dig into you. You don't have any injuries.
Uh, probably mental. Probably gonna be mental backlash later. I guess.
You. I saw you recoil. Do you know what that thing was?
Hmm. Probably something that. Possibly something from my past. But can't be too sure yet. The professor did say this place will be using stuff from my memory. So
I can't imagine wanting to see something that ugly. I don't envy you.
anything else in this room? Uh,
Not that you can see. Torn up furniture, blood on the ground, the body of the feaster that you killed.
anything over on the bookshelves or
You find a few legible tomes. However, when you open their bindings, all of the words are reversed, almost like a dream state. You know how when you try to read something in a dream, all the words are backwards, or they
Mm.
don't make any sense? Kind of like that. I suppose he has put us on the cusp of madness.
perhaps. All right. Well, anything. So is there anything with the body I can? Maybe get the body just out of there.
If you want to reach down and or look down and inspect it, you can, but it has no crevices or clothes or orifices for pockets. But just looking at it, it looks real.
Okay. Well, all right.
All right, let me go down to Rufus right quick. Since, since he has also entered in a strange place where he may have to roll initiative. How you doing down here, Rufus?
I'm all right. Curious as to what the
Well,
hell those things in the hall are.
oh, those are dudes. Here you go. I'll pull them up. As you walk through the dark hallway, you are suddenly swept forth by candlelight. The hallway vacantly lit as you stand in dim light with Ashwana, who appears to have followed you. But you see men swathed in red, an intimidating look. They appear to be walking up and down the hall, turning their heads, occasionally muttering to themselves, almost like they're looking for something.
Those guys don't look evil at all.
But hearing the sound of footsteps, they'll turn to you. Well, this guy will at least. And he will swiftly begin approaching, like a man on a mission. He has a firm stride in his step.
You. Where did you come from?
I'll point over my shoulder at the. Well, you won't believe me if I said I came from back there, but it's the truth.
What
It
are you,
wasn't
what
hard to
lunacy are
find.
you speaking? Saying you come from nowhere?
Yeah, I just kind of like I just kind of arrived here in this space, and I'll try to look past him. What are you doing here? You don't look like a student.
A student? A student of what? I am a student. I am a student of the mystic arts.
Rufus will sigh again. It's like,
A
oh. All right. So, what are you guys looking for? What are you here for?
woman. We have been tasked to find a woman. Will you help us? If you can appear from nowhere, then that must mean you are a mage.
Of some
Unfortunately,
sort.
the master has abandoned our guild, our monastery. He has departed us swiftly, and we recently received news that he has passed. To what we do not know. But it is time for his apprentice to take their place, or to take his place.
And she is
But
this woman you're looking for?
yes, she fled, but we do not know why. And we are trying to find her so that we can bring her back to the monastery.
Okay. And what does this woman look like?
She is haggard. She has scars on her face, and she is wearing, it looks to be sewn together rags made in the shape of a hooded cloth.
Okay, so not the woman I saw before coming down this hallway. All right.
What are you muttering to yourself about? Are you all right?
I'm just getting myself up to speed. All right. So you're looking for a woman and monastery, yada yada yada. I'll look past him again. Do I see like that pile of stuff in the hall?
Yes.
So that is not fake.
In fact, you
And
see this guy, like, what he appears to be manipulating the blood as if he's performing some sort of ritual. You see him holding one of his hands close to his face, his other arm is outstretched, and he is manipulating the viscera almost as if he is trying to make it form into something. And he is muttering something under his, like, quietly to himself, but you can't tell what.
all right. Is there a reason your friend is digging through is that blood magic? Seeing that he's like manipulating the
Ah, astute you are. Yes, it is. Although we are merely monks, we do not have access to the pristine power of the arcane. So we must use mysticism in order to merely impart a fraction of that power. But yes, he is attempting to manipulate the blood to find the path to the woman.
that's kooky, but okay, fine. Since you're
Kooky.
not immediately hostile.
Why would I be hostile? You are just a man. We are all just men. Men and women. You have not harmed us, and nor have you shown disgust despite gazing upon what is deemed by most a forbidden practice.
Rufus will shrug. Yeah. I just have a question before I agree or disagree to help you find this lady.
Yes. Go ahead.
Are you guys responsible for the blood, or was it here when you got here?
It was already here. We simply appeared.
So you just appeared, and you're questioning me on just appearing. Okay, fine. Rufus will sigh even
So
deeper for
true.
the third time. All right, I will assist you in looking for this lady.
Very well. Then I will inform the others so that you may pass, that you are not to be stopped.
Thank you. I'll start at this, and I see him walking away, and I'll just stop what I'm saying and turn around. Oh, you're here.
Grand. Yeah, I didn't want to see us all split up. I figured it'd be dangerous.
Rufus will nod. Well, thanks for joining me on this quest, I guess. All right, you want to start searching the rooms?
Yeah, sure. Although, I don't know. I hear some like. You hear that? Sounds like buzzing.
Do I hear buzzing?
What's your passive perception?
It is. Where am I blind? I'm just gonna assume it's 11 because it's 10 plus
It's
your. Oh, it's 10 plus your wisdom, isn't it?
perception. It's 10 plus
Oh
your
no, it's
perception.
14. It's 14.
Huh. Yes, you hear it. You hear a faint buzzing sound from up here.
All right, I do hear that.
Sounds like wings.
This place makes no
Grand
sense.
Encounter! You hear this guy yelling from down the hall. We have found an ally who wishes to aid us in our quest. And let me give you this, Rufus. There you go.
That's who we're looking for.
No, that's not who you're looking for. That's just
Oh,
that is
someone
a
in
mage.
the. Okay, these.
Yeah, that
these
is who
guys
he
look,
is reporting to.
They definitely look evil, but all right.
I don't know what you. He was very chill. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Anyway, that buzzing does sound ominous, so maybe we'll avoid that room.
Well, where you want to go?
All right, I'll open the door down here, and then just
Okay.
start going in.
You see a staircase.
That seems too easy. I'm gonna start
Okay.
walking. Oh, what's this down here?
Are you looking out a window?
Is this a window? I assume so. Yeah, I will look out the window.
Looking out the window, you see what appears to be a endless blue void, foggy and shrouded and pressed up against the window. And as you stare out into the endless nothing for long enough, a hand presses itself against the glass on the other side.
Oh, that's terrifying. It's like a human hand, or is it a?
A humanoid hand, yes.
I'm gonna take a step back, and that was strange. And then I'm gonna. I don't want to shoot through because it's loud. Is there anything on the floor I can try to like, I guess, toss at the window to see if it passes through?
Yeah, there's plenty of like debris and stuff like that.
All right, I'm gonna pick something up off the floor and then toss it out the. I would toss it at the window lightly, just to see if it just goes through without like try to like break the window, if that makes sense.
Okay, it hits the glass and falls to the floor harmlessly.
Okay, that's strange, but you can work with that.
All right, everyone, since Rufus is out of his intro now, you're all free to move.
All right.
Let me grab R.
Okay.
Nice.
Ah,
Open a door.
I'm glad you opened that door, Zip.
Well, there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go. Like, bro's acting like what?
The door is
I
waiting
know
for
there's
you.
nowhere else to go.
All right, you're free to move. I'm glad you went that way. Like what? the one path. Like
You
what?
activated my trap door.
What
my
the
trap
you you activated my trap card that you couldn't avoid. All right, there you go. Here you go. This should do you some good. All right, Zip, you exit the room and step into the hallway, and you are immediately faced with. All right, everybody, stop moving because I'm doing a narrating thing. So you're immediately faced with a familiar purple robe, and the man is facing the other direction and doesn't appear to be quite all there until the door opens and he hears the sound of it sliding outwards, and he'll give a bit of a startled jump. Huh! Who's there?
there?
All right, cut out for a
Satan.
minute. Am I seeing this, or is this for somebody else?
This is for Zip.
Oh, okay.
You, a satyr. You look familiar. Have we met before?
There. Oh, what's that other guy doing?
Stare. Oh, that guy is just watching silently. Here, I'll put him up there too. But on the other, I guess, on the on the opposite end of the spectrum, you see what it looks to be a dark elf with gray skin and raven black hair. He is dressed in ebony armor, made likely from black steel, with a blue scarf around his neck. And you notice he leans on a tall greatsword. However, its blade is krised in the shape of a flamberge, a weapon designed to inflict menacing wounds and massive bleeding. But I'll put his art so you can see it. You also notice that the bottom part of his jaw is lined with metal and part of his face is missing. Although it blends so effortlessly into his face, it almost could be confused for a mask. But it is no half mask. It is indeed part of his face is just gone on the bottom half. But he watches you silently. And he'll just lean casually against the wall.
All right.
Looking past you, the man will see the corpses, or the single corpse that you left behind. What have you done to the pets?
They attacked, so they died.
You killed them?
Yeah.
You! She will come for you! And he'll point a finger at you. You will pay! You will pay for interrupting the feast! You will pay for slaying her children! And he'll run up the stairs.
Yeah. I can see around that corner. All right.
Unless you want to, like, do a reaction.
Nah.
All right, he will run up the stairs and disappear. Anyway,
All right. Well,
the man will finally address you as once the lunatic runs off. Crackpots around here. Hey, kid.
something like that.
Anyway, what's your name? You and your friend.
You don't need that.
I suppose. I mean, bust out the cup for this one, since he's missing like part of his face. But I'll give you mine. You can call me Filio.
All right.
I'm a bit lost. Hoping you might point the way to someone. If you know. If you don't, you don't.
Well, we kind of just ended up here as well. So
I suppose.
haven't gotten our bearings. I guess.
Either way. She may have introduced herself to you with a fake name, but dark hair, about yay high, a little bit shorter than me. Blue eyes.
I try to remember.
All right. She hides her tattoos now, so her eyes won't be blue.
Dark hairs and black.
That's the one.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway. So you from the, well, before I let you go, you from the Empire?
No.
I could have figured. You don't walk like one. And you don't talk like one either. You look like a humble kid from a dirt road. Alright, I won't pry anymore. Get a move on. Don't want things to get too bloody with someone so innocent looking on.
All right. I want to was up there. I was gonna go that way, but upward. But
You can go.
I can't. Okay, I have to go like
Oh, is he
diagonal,
blocking
like,
the way?
I have to go
Oh,
diagonal.
I'm sorry. It's Hannah's got collision. I'm sorry. All right, let me zoom back out.
I didn't know there was a door over that way.
Interesting. It appears to be a room with a cracked barrel. More of the sights you've seen around in the room you started in. Here, let me I can actually kind of zoom out and others can move while we're doing this. Yeah, it appears to be a mostly empty room, save for containing a single cracked barrel. However, nothing appears to be too conspicuous.
All right. Anything in the barrel?
No, but as you draw closer to the barrel, make me an investigation check. Alright, let me, because R can't move himself. Wait, where is R? 15, that's enough.
R's under the NPC, I think.
Oh, no wonder he can't move. Thank you, Dandelion. Let me catch him up. And let me keep. Oh, Rufus, did you? Oh, did you go all the way around?
Yes, I moved around the hall and then came and stopped in front of this
Okay.
bookshelf.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure I keep up with everybody. Yeah, because I have to look between 3 maps. All right. Zip with a 15 investigation, you notice on the floor appears to be scratch marks that lead towards the wall in front of you. However, when you look at the barrel, there's nothing in it. Although you do see a small circular divot at the very bottom subbed into the base of the wood.
Well, first of all, I look up.
Oh, well, there's nothing. There's nothing on the scene.
All right, cool.
Besides that monster you didn't see. Anyway.
Um, I guess I'll look at that word, that divot.
Yeah. It's like a divot down in the base of the barrel.
I'll investigate that a bit further, I guess.
Okay. Looking further and observing it, you notice that it appears to be a switch of some kind.
I press it, or pull it, or bop it,
Or squeeze it, or twist it. And out of the many actions you attempt to perform, one of them does work. And you see the wall before you swing outwards like a door.
Oh, this is interesting. Well, this is interesting. Maybe.
Noticing a staircase that goes both up and down beyond.
Well, let's. Good to keep going. Tell her.
Yeah. I mean, Hannah will give you an affirming nod, saying that she's comfortable moving on.
All right. Well, oh, what the? Okay. I thought
Wanna
it was
go
like
up or down?
I thought it was like optical illusion stairs. Half joke. What's this about to be?
No. They're
Oh.
real stairs. You can go up or down.
Go up, end up back at the same. All right. We'll go up first.
All right.
As well.
Let me grab your tokens. Everything. I'm gonna send you to the dark. Send you into the dark.
Shadow Realm.
All right.
Sure.
Unpausing, and as you go up, you see eventually, after a few turns and flights of stairs, you come out to a similar walkway, exactly like the one you had walked down to get there. Or you see a similar stone wall, exactly like the one that had opened for you to get where you are now. That's what I meant.
Mhm.
And since you already know that that wall is false, I'll just open that for you. Oh, Dandelion, you can move again, and I'll get to you in a sec, Rufus.
If there's supposed to be light,
With your bookshelf.
if there's supposed to be light, I
Well,
guess
R,
it-
which way would it go?
Hang on, I gotta do this for you.
Oh, all right.
For
Hey.
Dandelion and R's team, you were told somewhere over in here.
All right. Proceeding.
Also, is it too late to possibly think if she was lying or not?
It's not too late to think it, but it's too late to insight check her.
Okay.
I'm gonna produce flame for a bit, so that way I can see.
I kind of want
Okay.
to. Can I do a perception check for this door? Just see. Listen to see if there's anything on the other side before I open it. Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
learning my lesson. I don't learn my lesson. What's on the other side of the door?
That's a door.
It is indeed a door that leads into a room.
For another door. I look up.
It- You look up, and there is nothing there.
I've got more doors.
Ah, Zip, I'm glad you opened that door.
Oh my god. The one hallway. I'm glad you went that way. Oh,
All right.
that
Hang on, let me
is
turn
that
that
the
off.
Grim? Like, okay, bro.
All right. Hang on, I gotta bust out the fucking here we go.
I was about to bust out that
You
dude.
walk into what looks to be you open the door to what appears to be a chamber incited with some sort of ritual. And before we do that, Rufus, you digging through some drawers?
Yeah, I'm looking
You
through
digging
this
through a bookshelf over here?
this bookshelf. Yeah, I'm very curious about it.
Okay. You know what? Make me an investigation check and see what you dig up.
Please.
All right, 25. Digging through the bookshelves, you manage to find a tome, one particularly containing a note just for you. It appears to be written in a handwriting that you know all too well, with directions that says, "Brother, come find me in the room beyond the central chamber. I'm waiting for you. I have already made the bed."
Rufus will pocket the note and then continue
And
looking
it is over here,
somewhere over there. All right,
somewhere over there. Yep.
moving. Do I want to check the other doors? I guess I'll open these doors.
Ah, you find stairs that lead actually further up if you want to go up.
Not yet. It's over here.
You come to an empty room.
All
Anyway, now since you're just aimlessly wandering right now
right.
with your new cultist friends just kind of hanging out over there, Sip, you come across a ritual with some spooky music going on. The whole shebang.
Do at least the theme, Joe. All right.
And you see a tall figure with a strange symbol carved into the middle of his chest, flanked on either side by guards clad in bronze and gold. They are all immediately aware as soon as the door is open. And one of the guards will step downwards. "Who interrupts His Eminence's ritual?" "Is some punk kid."
Just lost.
What'd you say?
Just lost.
Just I stumbled into the wrong room, man.
Oh, what the? What is this coming sliding out from the dark? On my screen, looking slide out from the darkness. Oh. Okay, that's actually.
Oh,
Huh.
there you go.
What the heck? Okay, that's the Grim Reaper. Like,
And fucking Zip just jumped into hell instead.
Here's the that's the first
Oh
Grim
yeah,
Reaper.
you're literally in hell.
I forgot you can't see because of the darkness, so he just slides into you. The fucking like it come out of nowhere.
Ah, step aside, my children. Another lamb lost. Perhaps he is here to join the flock. Do not be afraid, young man. Step forward. You are on sacred ground.
I'm okay on this other side of the store for now.
Yeah, he's clearly too big to fit through that door.
He has to do squeezing room. Yeah. He'll just kind of be like, we're just. What do you mean by another loss?
Oh. I have assumed. I suppose you have not come into contact with any of the others who have become lost since their summonance to this place. I attempted to gather everyone in a single place so that we may sanctify. Yet only the faithful stand by me. Are you faithful, son?
Kind of rub his chin at that question. It depends.
Did you say yes?
I said depends. Depends what you.
Oh, depends.
I suppose any faith is better than none. It certainly places you on a pedestal above the heartless. Those who choose to turn away from divine light.
All right. Is there a specific entity that you're talking about here? I'm not.
Why I am.
Part of my ignorance.
Why I. No, you are fine. My faith is that of the new empire.
All right.
To raise Subenza up in a splendor of white and gold. Much like her sister city.
Why are you?
But my exaltation was cut short by the faithless.
Why are you here?
I am not sure. I am presumed to see someone here. One of those who sought vengeance against me long ago.
All right.
But I have not seen them. And thus we await and we pray.
Fucking Rufus. Yo.
Oh my. Hello, my son.
That's time. That's time.
Take a step into the what?
Now you're an opportunity.
is
to
it?
attack, right?
Catch a
The fucking dialogue repeats. It's the same.
Oh my god! Not the camera. Just zoom in to him.
So, yeah, fucking like
Welcome. Another lost lamb arrives to our ritual site. Have you come to pray?
Rufus will look around confused. No, I was looking for the bedroom.
I have not moved from this site since I arrived.
Can I just
I
scurry
would
on
not
over
know the
there?
location of these bedrooms. My son, where are you heading to so hastily? Alright,
Not
I
that
need you to roll
room.
initiative.
What the-
Oh,
I need you to roll it. I need you to roll initiative as you just walk away from Pontiff Phoenix
Oh my god.
or Pontiff Phoenix,
Alright.
I'm Ponta Phoenix?
and you're
Oh
gonna.
no! No, no, where are
And
you?
as soon,
There's no.
initiative would have rolled as soon as you touch that door to try to leave.
Oh, okay. There's no active encounter seed.
Not the fuck,
I'm working on it.
not the fucking.
Zip, you
Where-
were
where-
not in it. You were not in initiative. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going? Just squares up. Like what the hell? What the? Oh no! Oh shit!
Like you know in Divinity when you pull your weapon out and then everyone just jumps.
Yeah,
and
babe,
pulls out
babe.
their weapon. It just jumps and draws. Like wait, no.
What's it?
goodness.
Not that door, fam. Okay.
Oh, I was about to
Nice,
land on the
nice.
one.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right,
Oh.
he has initiative.
Oh,
Damn, not the nat one again.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'll ask.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh, it didn't actually. It didn't add his mod. It didn't add his mod. He has initiative proficiency, so it
Oh yeah,
actually.
plus 10.
No, not plus 10. It just goes to 12.
Oh, it's a house 4 on.
And also, his emancipators are going to roll initiative as well.
With the
Why
plural.
are they all angry?
I'm supposed to ask.
Well,
Like,
okay,
I'm
you know
about to-
what?
I'm about to ask.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, why are we? What was that? Why are we?
Fair enough. Fair enough. His emancipators are not going to attack until he gives the order.
This lost lamb is attempting to flee. He is ignoring
Oh, he's.
the ritual.
Oh, okay.
He does not wish to speak to the religious righteous. So he is clearly ignorant, and he must be brought back to the light.
That's why I didn't want to enter that room. At a bad. I just.
No, it's not even a
Rufus
room
was
thing.
right.
It's just Rufus did not want to talk to him. So
Oh,
the pontiff does not take kindly to being ignored.
that a freaking obsession frown. The girl frown. That Omega frown.
No.
All right,
All
Rufus,
right.
you have initiative. Talking is a free action, but you can also just shoot him if you want to shoot him.
Well, I don't want to talk to him first. Why are you stopping me? Am I necessary for the ritual? Can I come back after?
You are not necessary. But do you ignore the high faithful when they speak to you? When they speak to you of a greater purpose?
I have my own greater purpose. That is not yours at this moment.
And yet you
But
do not
if you-
consider it insulting that you disregard my message before you even hear it?
Rufus will look down and look back up. I guess I could see how that would be insulting. Okay, here. Let's make a deal. I'll come back once I've explored, and I'll point down the hallway over here. And then I'll listen to your message.
Deception check.
I'm not lying. I'll come back after.
Okay. Persuasion then.
I'm bad at both.
Also, Zip.
Oh, but
Okay.
that's enough.
Oh, nice, Rufus. Nice. Okay. He believes you. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me turn off his spooky music.
Oh, thank God.
He's chilling out.
Yeah.
Turns off the speaker box. Just. All
All right, fine.
It's
Here,
like
to-
like sitting here on the chair next to him.
Wait,
To sweeten the deal, I'll say, I'll come back. And would it make you happy if I told you there are more people willing to potentially listen to your? I want to call it a sermon, but I don't know what to call it.
Your maybe just proselytization, like
Yeah. Listen to your. I guess listen to the truth as you say it.
Across the mansion, I'll feel a chill up my spine as nigga get promised to
No,
something.
no, not you guys. I'll gesture at the hall I just came down. There's some monks over there. They seem like they might be interested in
Sorry,
your
sorry,
religion.
I just thought forget
Grab to a
Ashwana's
timeshare.
Ashwana, just peek your head around the corner, Monka giggle.
just hiding it.
Yeah.
All I see is the top of her head, just out the shadow. Just
So okay, I'll keep talking. But, like, yeah, so there's some monks down that hall. Oh, also, I have a friend. Can she come with me? And she'll also come back once
She'll
we're
kind
done
of like
exploring this place.
she'll like try to make herself look as small as possible.
the clock on the wall.
Or would you be? I guess I'll glance at Zip. Would you be safer with him, or happier with him, or do you still want to come with me?
Well, actually, speaking of Zip, because you've seen it before, Zip, you were the only one who, well, you were the only one who made a big deal out of it. You recognize the symbol drawn on his chest. You do not need a check. You are the only one who does not need a check. You realize the cuts on his chest are about as deep as the blade of a rapier. And you recognize it as the same symbol that Madeline drew on R when she disabled his magic.
Okay. Interesting. I guess this might be time.
Because you interacted with it and you brought it up earlier, you're the only one who remembers it or recognizes it immediately.
I guess I know whose memory this belongs to. Oh,
Very well, my son. You have convinced me. You may walk freely for now. But just do see that you return in a timely manner before the ritual is completed.
I'll look down the hallway. I only see one door and maybe a bend, but I'll be back.
Also, Zip, well, the two of you both recognize that there is what looks to be a silver dish bearing a domed plate on it directly in the center table over here. This stone ring that's in the center that they're kind of gathered around. Likely a piece for a dinner.
I have another. Oh, you already let me go. I don't want to ask a question and then get him mad at me. Nope, we're gonna walk. All right.
unfortunately, I don't know the significance because I wasn't in the room
True.
of the
Yeah.
thing.
You
so-
don't, but true, you don't, but you do. Both of you recognize it as a little out of place, but that's about it. It's a little odd to see something like that in the middle of a room with furniture and couches and a ritual ring.
I do have a question. I'll say
Hey.
before I go down the hallway.
All right, you could ask the pontiff
The-
anything you want.
The viscera on the floor there. Are you guys responsible for it?
No, we have not harmed anyone since our arrival here. Young lamb.
Can I inside check him?
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
just
He is lying.
God damn it. No, I won't fight him now. I won't fight him now. Rufus will nod slowly, recognizing that he is probably not telling the truth, but has something more important to deal with. So then, yep, Rufus will definitely say, I will definitely be returning, and then start going down the hall.
I've not harmed
Alright.
them. I've killed them. Like
It was like I'm not responsible, but my men here. Oh, door.
Okay. Oh, all right. I was kind of awkwardly just looking. All right. Good talk. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll. Yeah, well, I mean, Rufus talked you both out of it, Zip. You can move if you want to.
Oh, I didn't even see the rest of the room. Pretty big. Okay. Well, you just go. I mean, we haven't gone like straight ahead. So I
True.
guess we'll just.
Also, me telling him about the people down south was also a hint to Zip that there's other people down there that aren't.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
You left
Yeah.
you left the
I do
door
see.
open.
Yeah, I do indeed see someone down the hall.
Yeah, but just in case just in case it wasn't clear.
Oh, here, let me go. Let me go catch up with. I've done a lot with you guys. Let me go catch up with R and Dandelion a little bit. Let them get into some shenanigans.
problem.
You guys have kind of stumbled into a lot of shit. So pause down there for just a sec, since you guys are on the same floor. Go ahead, Dandelion. Oh, you opened this. I'm glad you opened this, Dandelion. You'll see
I
a
think my favorite
woman
line from this
sitting.
section.
You see a woman sitting on a chair. She appears to have a book in her hand. Quietly reading, when she hears the door open, she'll suddenly turn around. Oh, hello, guest. I suppose you are not looking for me, are you?
Sarah's muted. Oh, it's the woman from the shadows, Rufus, huh?
Yes, that was me. Sharp one, aren't you?
Just a servant.
Being observant will get you far in this world. But yes, I was looking for him. But I was forbidden from reaching out directly.
By the head of the house, or some other arbitrary rule here?
A bit of both. But it is not my place to tell you, unfortunately. But if you are expecting some form of resistance on your journey, no, you can take what you're looking for freely. It is there on the desk.
Well, you've told us what you're barred from speaking of, but could you say what you are allowed to? Apart from perusing around the items in this area.
Yes, I am allowed to. I'm allowed to do what any other entity in this place is able to do. If that makes sense. I am an accurate manifestation created from his memories. As real can get.
Close to real is far from real.
Real enough.
I'll step through and begin to peruse.
You see more upturned furniture. You see the master's desk, much like it was described, and you notice that on the top of the desk is another silver dome. Well, you have only seen the one, but a silver dome used for the setting of a table.
I
All
speak
right.
to what's her name? Sabert?
Sarah Bet.
Sarabet. I tell her everything that the woman in dining room told and ask if all the stuff that she told us is true or not.
Yes, it is. As far as I'm aware, it is quite true. She has no reason to lie, and it is her that is creating all of the manifestations.
Can I check if she's lying or not?
Sure, may I roll insight? Oh, well, I guess I will roll insight in your
Sorry.
character sheet. I
Yeah,
always
thank you.
I forget. Hey, you're good, bud. Or you're not in with a 10, you're not entirely sure if she's lying, but you have no reason to believe that she would be lying about such a thing.
Okay.
That it is likely the maiden of the house is the one who has created the manifestations.
I asked if she could give us any more information, and then I also look around to see if there's anything else before leaving.
Okay. Only thing, I suppose the only information I have is try to play by the rules. But
What are the rules?
the owner of this place made the rules are as simple. You've been following them thus far. Set the table, and then do not cheat, more or less. Do not try to find a way out of the game.
Do you know the repercussions behind such a thing?
Not fully. I am a creation of.
Select
I am a
memories.
creation. Yes, yeah, basically. I'm a creation of my brother's mind, not the maiden's, but considering I am a conjured thing, there are parts of her that exist within me, just not all of the ones that would be fully useful for your answers.
Oh, we'll have to make do with that then.
Also, I am afraid to say that I am the least dangerous manifestation from my brother's memories. I am
Can you
sorry
tell us
that
where the most dangerous manifestation of his memories is?
in the top floor, the room before the chapel. Well, I guess the steeple.
I tell the group, I'm guessing that's where the other plate is, most likely. And let's try to do that one last. Maybe try to find everybody else to maybe handle that all together.
There is also something in the steeple waiting for you. And she'll point at you, Dandelion.
Me? What are you implying?
I am not sure, but I just know there's something that was created there that has a tie to you.
Well, thank you for the knowledge, I suppose. I'll keep an eye out.
You're welcome. But I appreciate you finding me. That means I can leave. Or, I guess, return.
I'll take the items for setting the table off the table.
Oh, yeah. You take
the items for setting the table off the desk, a silver tray and a meal dome.
All right. How many total do we need again, R?
I
E4.
believe. Yeah, perfect. I was going to guess 4. That's 1 down, 3 to go. If I remember correctly, one of them is on the chapel, I'm thinking on the 2nd floor, if not mistaken.
There's one on each floor. You just got the one on the first floor.
That's gonna move on then.
Second, move on to the ask the group if you to move on to the 2nd or 3rd floor.
We'll go one by one. Well, actually, that's assuming that all of them are above us. I mean, there's not another floor below us. You don't feel the need to chop into the floor again, do you? Or
No, did it once, and surprisingly, it didn't end as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thought we would have had to fight a whole bunch of creatures, and not that at all. Peacefully going through the halls so far.
and we'll just begin heading upstairs off that note.
All right.
With
Keep on walking.
with the assumption that everyone else will like eventually migrate towards that direction.
Yeah, move art.
There was nothing else
yeah,
there was nothing else I found in the room when I was looking around, right?
Did you want to rummage through the master's desk?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do this.
Oh, man's breaking rules.
I wouldn't break a rule. I'm looking for
I mean, nothing
things.
said. There's no rule. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing saying he can't rummage through Jack's desk,
Mhm.
but it's also Jack's desk. So I'm gonna need you to make me a
Every save.
intelligence save.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I am. That's smart. Let's see. Hopefully, you roll something well.
Let me do the thing for you. Unfortunately, intelligence is your lowest save.
Yep.
Trying to figure out why you have a +2 to your int saves. What the fuck? What did I do on your character sheet?
Do we have an aura now, or is that level 7?
Oh, it is. It's his aura. Yeah, that's gonna be. It's his
Okay.
aura that's doing that.
Level 6.
Paladin aura. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
level 6.
I didn't realize it factored that in automatically.
Paladin champ.
16. Dang. That's a save on the dot.
That's it. Yeah, Paladin.
All right. Well, R, nothing happens to you, and you don't even realize something was about to happen to you as you start rummaging through the desks. As you start pulling drawers back, looking for something useful, you do find something. You pull out what appears to be a piece of paper with each one of the students' names, specifically your class's names. And on each of them, you realize is a set of words in a language that you do not understand, but you can still read the words despite not understanding the language. Like you could like what I mean is you can say them, not read them. Like you don't understand the language, but if you wanted to say the words by each name, you can.
I pass it to the group and ask them, do you guys understand any of this? I could read it, but I don't get it at all.
Well, Dandelion, you
That's-
take the sheet from him.
All right, gandering.
And it's same thing. It taking it from him and looking over it, it is in a language that you can say but can't read. But you do recognize it has everybody's names on it. It's got R's name on it. It's got yours. It's got Madeline's. It's got Rufus's name on it. Zips, and out by each name is a phrase.
Am I able to? Well, it's in an indecipherable language, and speaking something off the page could possibly be something negative as well. So
That's what I thought as well. Does the person with us, I forget her name, can she read it by any chance?
She can't. Madeline can't read it, but she can make an Arcana check to try to understand it, or any of you can all make an Arcana check if you want to.
so
I'm
Arcana
down
check,
to do that.
or if my detect magic's below.
Oh, well, wait. Detect magic is concentration. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? No, that's gone by now.
Damn, I lost all my time to the other scene.
Mm.
Okay, you know what? Fine, Dandelion. Fine. But I'll give you this last thing. And then I'm taking it from you. But you'll have to wait, can't you just ritual cast it?
Yeah. Anyway, 18 on the Arcana check.
Oh, well, never mind. You don't need detect magic. You just know what it does. Okay. Reading the sheet, or well, trying to understand the magic behind the sheet, you realize that it is essentially a quick travel pass that lets the reader of the words beside the names, immediately teleport to them. But only the person who is holding the page.
What?
I think
The
it'll be
benefit and a
good
negative?
to find the other plates, and then when we try to go to the last room where possibly the strongest thing that the woman told us about, we can try to teleport to the rest of the people to possibly find them that way.
Well, we only teleport 1% at a time. That's the issue.
Ah, I thought we could have holded on all of it together.
Can we port key it, or is it just a single person run?
I had originally designed it to be only a single person, but I'll let all three of you go, since if you're all within 5 feet of each other.
Hey,
Perfect.
And you already found the first dome, so I don't see a reason in not letting all three of you go.
all right. Well, did you want to teleport?
I think we should go check the second floor for
Yeah.
the next orb. I think it's best in the chapel that the woman said.
All right. Get
So
off me.
let's see if we can
That's it.
possibly find that and search up.
I'll say he keeps R's on top of me. Just joking. Like, get off me.
Oh, let me there we go. All right, back to down here. All right, Rufus, you open the door and you recognize a familiar face. almost
He'll-
creepily standing in the middle of the room as if they were waiting for you.
Just stand in the door for a second and then hold up the note. Be like, I found your note.
Yes, I suppose you did.
You know,
Hello,
I
brother. Did you miss me?
He'll stare at her. You're not actually here, are you? Right? No, that would be impossible. He says to himself and like shakes his head.
Yeah, you're a smart one, realistic in your expectations, but you also still believe it in some part of you. That's why you see me. She'll point a finger at you, almost playfully.
I know, that's why I went down this hall anyway. I knew it couldn't be real. I had to check. So, how you been? He'll just ask casually.
Pretty good, I suppose. Suffering, miserable. Life gets difficult with another brain in your mind. You know, that kind of thing.
Rufus will nod, not really understanding, but nodding anyways. Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. But no, I can't. Doesn't confirm that you're still alive. He'll sigh again and like step into the room.
I'm still alive. I probably shouldn't be, especially after you ran away.
I didn't run. He'll stop. Why am I arguing with myself?
Maybe because you're guilty, or you feel guilty.
He'll just look down, dejected.
Because you do remember. No, maybe you block part of it out. But I remember.
He'll stare at her, waiting for her to continue.
You'll have to remember eventually if you're going to find me. Because we both saw. Oh, bro just realized.
Okay.
Because you'll have to remember what we both saw. You'll see her reach up towards her face and make the same expression that's on the token.
Rufus will. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Only one of us made it out, though. Mostly whole.
Within the next, I guess, second or next instant, Rufus will conjure his gun and shoot at it. Just no hesitation. Seeing its form change, he will shoot at it immediately.
Okay. Well. Alright, maybe an attack roll. With disadvantage, because you're within 5 feet.
No, I have spell sniper. I don't get disadvantage.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
I think spell sniper does that. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't get disadvantage. Nice.
Okay. Right up. Go ahead.
Is that casting?
Alright. 18. You hit. Roll damage. Okay. 14. As you shoot at it, your spell sniper goes, or your manifested gunshot goes right through it, and it will respond in retort with a hand pointed towards you. Still running, brother?
Still afraid to face? Are you resisting because you know that you can't win? That you can't look into the eyes of darkness and see what I saw?
Only resisting until I'm strong enough to, I guess, to handle what's in there. It's not fear, it's patience.
And are you gonna kill me too when you find me? Even though I look far worse than this now?
If I can't save you, then I will kill you, yes.
Then so be it. Then we both know how it'll end.
With this.
Oh.
$14. That meets your AC.
That does indeed. Oh, I don't have mage armor yet. Damn it, I forgot to switch. Yeah, that does meet my AC.
You take 12 psychic damage.
Ow.
And she disappears.
Could have been so much worse. You mean 3d10? Alright.
As you attempt to fight. As you attempt to physically fight whatever it is that has taken a hold of her. But even still, its resistance is far greater than yours. But even despite that vicious attack, you get the clawing sensation that there is more manifestations lying within this mansion somewhere. Memories that you have forgotten or have become fogged over due to time or perhaps not wanting to remember them. Not wanting to remember what happened to you and your sister.
Alright.
But you can feel them trying to claw their way to the surface. And it is very painful.
Its Rufus will groan after taking the damage. And then do a quick survey of the room. Anything interesting? I guess I'll step up to where she stood and then just look around the room. Is there anything noteworthy?
There is another note left behind.
I will pick it up and read it. Or I'll go to it and read it if it's on the desk.
Face what's become of me in the room before the steeple. And face reality. And no longer hide in fantasy.
Rufus will also keep this note along with the other one. And turn
Well,
around
as you
oh,
go to put the other one in your, as you go to put the new one in your pocket, the old one is gone.
Oh, I'm starting to hate this class. He'll like mutter under his breath and then start walking, head to leave the room.
All right. Oops. I just sent R to the Shadow Realm accidentally. Anyway, if Dandelion and Madeline and R are moving to the next floor, I will cast you all into the abyss and bring you to the second floor.
Where's this dick?
All right, let me light you back up again so you can see. The two of you are with the I heard a door open. Omega.
Well, before I go, where's this dish?
Oh, it's right here. Like in the center of the little stone circle.
Invisible mage hat? Smile?
I mean, I guess like if you pick it up and lift well, honestly, if you pick it up and start levitating it towards you, the pontiff does not seem too bothered.
Alright.
He'll just kind of look at it curiously, and then as as it starts levitating, he'll look over to you, kind of hiding behind the chair. But he makes no motion to like stop you or say anything or be like, "No, don't do that."
Alright, cool.
Yeah, he'll just kind of ignore it for the most part. But as you're walking though, Zip, I'm gonna come back to you in just a second because up here, R and Dandelion, the two of you see the same man that Zip met, the dark elf with the black armor and the blue eyes. But he will show a bit of interest as his eyes widen when he sees Madeline amidst the two of you.
Well, well, well. There she is. So she does crawl here like a cockroach.
That's what we was looking for.
I
Wait,
feel mad.
Pardon?
Did you say something, Zip? I thought I heard you in the background.
I thought I said that who we were looking for. I thought I think she had like dark red hair or something, but I guess she disguised.
She's like, yeah. Well, yeah. Smile, like you actually just guessed right accidentally.
Oh. Oh, you made you some friends, have you?
she'll look between between R and Dandelion before at the man. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, come on now. Are you still lying through your teeth? Trying to pretend that you don't remember who I am and what you did? You know he's here, right? He's on the floor above. He's practically salivating to see you again.
Since you're the one who said something, Dandelion, he'll turn and address you.
What, was she not telling you about me?
Her life story is hers to tell, not necessarily mine to intrude on.
Well, you said pardon, so there's some bit of interest in you.
Well, because I thought you were speaking to me with such harsh words. Not that I think they're warranted for anyone.
No, I do not know. But I know your friend here. I bet she didn't even tell you who she is.
Something tells me you're going to do that for her.
No, no. But I do intend to remind her of what she did, because I know she hasn't forgotten. And I refuse to be forgotten. That's why she still sees my face. Don't you love her? You do it when you sleep. Think about all those people you got killed.
Enough of this. She could tell us whatever you are trying to make her remember on her own time.
Oh, what, and who are you, brute?
I'm
Look at
I'm
you.
one of her students.
Look at you, wearing furs and pelts. Look like you grew up in the dirt.
Were you in the fashion police?
I actually did grow up in the dirt. I have no issue with that.
Yeah, but he's from like a big city, so to him, like he's disgusted by you, or like
I like
it's
to
just a
imagine
difference of
that
lifestyle.
he tries getting under his skin like that. He's like, yeah, that's where I was born. Oh, I'm sure you hated living in the dirt. No, I loved it. Fuck.
Whatever. I'm not here to kick up a fuss or swing a weapon. Just to remind you of your place, Mads. There's someone else who's got more on-hand intentions than I do. So I'll be watching. And I'll be savoring your suffering. This isn't the last time we'll meet.
All right. Well, you salivate and whatever. Do you know by any chance where we can find more golden plates? I believe that's what they were.
They're silver, but yes,
Silver plates.
he'll throw a finger in motion, like kind of behind him, like behind where his token is staying, like this way, like off in this way somewhere, just in that
Can
direction,
I
not in that
can I
specific
check
spot.
if he's lying?
He's not lying.
Okay, perfect.
Have fun with your little quest.
Before we head that direction, I speak to is it Madeline? Yeah, Madeline. Even if what he's saying is true or not, does not matter to me. But you shouldn't really worry about the things that these things say. Most likely, all of these things are not real, anyways.
I'm not trying to worry about it. Filio was always kind of a dick. I'm more worried about who he said is waiting.
That person most likely isn't real either. Actually, here, I mean.
Yes, but even though they're not real, how much will they feel real is the question.
Intriguing. Maybe you could tell us more about the person you possibly are worried for so we can be prepared.
I'll tell you if we see him.
That's fine with me. Off we go.
All right.
Actually,
Anyway, back to it. Anyway, I think Zip did something down here. Oh yeah, he was opening doors. Continue. You can continue, Zip. Where the fuck did Rufus go? Oh, he's still there. I lost track of
I
him
can't.
briefly.
I can't get out of the room.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
That's okay.
I forgot Ashwana has collision.
Oh, there's more down here. Oh, I can loop around and not go back. No, but I was telling the truth. But I will go back. Heyo?
Hey, thank you for opening that door, Rufus. Damn, I'm glad you opened that door. All right.
Those are all traps.
Hang on. Have I got some music for you?
Oh no.
Even though this is gonna have nothing to do with you, and you're gonna be very confused.
Can I just close the door and pretend they didn't see me?
No, they definitely saw you open that door. All right. As you open the door and quickly try to slam it behind you, as if you didn't see them, an axe will suddenly sail through the air, and it will slam right next to your fingers.
Good aim. Scary aim.
And he will take the opportunity to walk through the door and meet you out in the hall, accompanied by what looks like two large wildebeests with the bodies of men.
Do they look
And I'll give
familiar to me in any way?
No, you have never met anybody that looks like this.
Alright.
But I will put his token up so you can see it. There you go.
Ah,
And here's his
I can
boys hanging out with you.
oh, those are quite literally where the beast.
Where the beasts, yeah.
Where the beast. Alright.
He'll come
Well,
out from the doorway and he'll pull his axe from the wall and he'll give you a drinker's grin. Aye, lad. Thank you for opening the door. And he'll slap a hand on your shoulder. You done me a mighty kindness.
are you also looking for someone?
Yeah, you could say that. But me and my men were stuck behind that door, and we couldn't get it open. So we resigned ourselves to wait.
I
But,
really should stop.
and here you are, our savior. So, as a reward for saving Chief Airvold of the Endigons, I'm gonna let you live. Now, isn't that mighty kind of me?
Gritting his teeth. It's like, yes, yes, it is.
Ah, it's a good lad. So you ain't seen a kind of big fella, have you? He's kind of a runt kid. Dresses a little bit like us. But, he more of the high and mighty justicey type.
Rufus will rub his chin, shake his head. No, I haven't seen anyone like that.
Now you ain't lying, are you? And he'll give a deep inhale. You see his eyes almost glaze to an animalistic nature. Because I can sniff out liars. And I'm going to tell you a secret. And he'll pull you in close. Like real close. And he'll whisper into your ears. I hate liars. You hear the almost bestial grunt in the back of his throat come out into your ear.
I'm gonna misty step out of his grip. No, I'll. Rufus will, I guess, pause with him so close. Just let me go, and I'll tell you what I know.
He'll give you a forceful shove as his hand leaves your jacket. You'll collapse against the wall as his overwhelming strength easily overpowers your -1.
I have a weak point.
Even just looking like a normal man, he feels like he has the strength of a giant.
Tell you the truth, since I've wound up in this place, I haven't seen anyone by that description. Although, looking at his face, there might be someone here who looks like that, who might fit your description. This place is a bit confusing. There are people and things here that shouldn't be here. But the guy you're looking for, he might be around. Can't tell you where, but somewhere.
Now that smells like the truth. Good on you, my boy.
I recommend you go that way, and I'll point down the hall the way I came. There's some staircases
Oh.
if you go that way and through that chamber and then down the hall. There should be some staircases there. You can explore that way.
All right. Mighty kind of you. I'll go to looking. Appreciate your time, boy. Stay out of trouble now. Wouldn't want to have to aim a little closer to the right next time.
Rufus won't say anything. You just step out of his. Oh, he's already gone. We'll step out of his way.
And they'll go searching.
I'll look back at Eshwana. This plate. I guess I'll ask her, what ghost do you
You're
have
kinda-
in your closet? Just at a loss for words.
They'll kind of just shrug her shoulders. I don't know. Look, I'm nice. I don't make enemies. I mean, there was this one time like I created this like tidal wave on some lizard people,
Well, we'll
but
be
they
on
were
the lookout for.
mean.
I don't think Professor cares. At least the memories he pulls from. I don't think he cares about our perception of them or what we think happened. But all right,
Well,
we'll be on the lookout for.
why wouldn't he care?
So I guess I'll glance back at the room where I met my sister and say, with what's happened so far, I'll look around, look at the blood, the bodies torn apart. This seems more like I guess a class on horror than a class on conjuration.
This is not conjuration. This is enchantment.
Enchantment, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, if I see anything, I'll let you know. She'll just go skipping down the hallway, not too bothered because like nothing's really affected her.
She's so carefree. Although I did promise that weird guy I'd be back as she walks down the hall.
Oh, well, he didn't say I had to be back.
You know what? Fair enough. But it's dangerous to go alone, so I'll go with her until she seems to be leaving the floor, I guess.
I see it just standing in the crossway, like just thinking.
Oh, I was allowed to move then.
Oh yeah, you can move. Yeah, everybody can move.
Okay, I already peeked in one
Nelly,
doorway, so.
I
All
have
right.
no for you. I guess I'll come back this way and listen to this guy's
Mage hand doors.
Fossilization.
Mage hand doors from a distance.
True. Hang on. Rufus is zooming back this way. Rufus, what you going back to hang out with the Pontiff?
Yeah, I'll wait. Since I don't want to lie, or I didn't want to lie, so I will wait.
All right. He will welcome you back to the site, and you will notice that the silver dish is gone.
That's interesting.
Zip.
Peek
Stop
around
right
corner.
there.
Peek around corner.
True. As you peek around the corner, something grabs you. And you get, well, actually, hang on, well, Rufus probably has an angle to hear it. And Hannah's here too. Something grabs you. You get yoinked by a powerful hand. And you get thrown into this room. You don't land on the bed, but you crash against it. And you hear a voice, deep and guttural, female in nature, say, "There you are," before you're thrown. And the door will kick closed.
All right. Oh, it's you.
Surprise! Had a pursuer after you. Finally, right here, where I can finish what I started. You've got one way out, boy.
I see two doors.
And she's not going to say anything beyond that. This is not the talking type. Yeah, this is not the talking type of NPC.
All right. Hold on.
Hannah will try to signal you, Rufus. Kind of quietly, because she knows you're standing there trying not to piss off, like, the pontiff up there.
Yeah.
But you'll feel like a flick on the shoulder as she, like, summons Mage Hand.
I'll
Yeah.
move.
It's my turn, right?
Okay,
So,
Zip, you have you have initiative.
open door. Oh, I see.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's a bath. That's a bathtub.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
Rufus, you'll see Hannah trying to pull on the door, and it's not budging. Zip's in there.
Is that where? Oh, I heard that slam. Shit. All right. I'll enter the hallway and I don't want to close the door behind me. I guess there has to be another way in.
I don't see anywhere.
Can I shoot it? Anyone know knock?
We were limited with spells.
Damn, knock.
We're limited with spells, remember? Not like we can.
Yeah, but I gotta use an Oriole to change my spells. I mean, I do have to do that after this. I do want mage armor, but
All right. Well,
can I try to pick the lock? I guess.
Aren't you a wizard? Can't you just change your spells every long rest?
truly.
I mean, I guess I could do that. Wasn't there a limitation that we could only learn spells from the school that we like started with, or from one school?
Yes, there was,
we
but
got
you
that.
also have access to 4 now. I think you have 4 extra schools now that you didn't have before, unless you did
Oh, I
have them.
thought we needed to use the Oriole to change them. Even though like we had access, I thought we had to Oriole to change them. I didn't realize we could just
No,
change them
you still follow the rules of your casting class.
Oh, I'm Papega. All right. Well, now I know for next.
Oriole is just you can change them literally at any time you want to. Like
All right.
that's
I
that's
could
the
use
point
it.
of that.
Okay, that makes more sense.
All right. Well, shit.
I guess I'll try to
All right,
knock
Zip, what you
on
gonna
the
do?
door.
I mean, that's everything else.
Who's
we can
there?
do. Fuck it.
There's no answer.
What's she wearing on her face? Is that a mask?
Yes, a golden mask.
Golden. All right. Well,
Yeah, here you go. I didn't do this last time you saw her.
Oh,
But Zip, the funny thing is, despite remembering what the cultists look like, specifically that one you saw in the robe, and faint images of the creatures that were chewing on the corpses, you don't remember this person. So you don't know.
oh, I thought I saw them on the. I thought I was the one that noticed them on the roof. Wait, what?
That. I guess what I'm referring to is your past. You
Okay,
don't
okay,
remember this
okay.
figure from your past,
Oh, all right. Okay.
but you
Well,
did see them on the roof, yeah.
All right. Is the reason you're? I'm gonna say. The reason you're hiding your face? I'm gonna point at it.
Insolent.
Coward.
Damn, heat metal, not the heat metal. All right. You turn the heat metal on, and the mask will start to heat up, and she'll clutch at it and make a con save. Well,
But the camera.
let's see. I'm trying to read how the con save works. Like, you succeed or drop. Okay. So she'll lose it if she doesn't succeed. Gotcha.
Yeah, the damage happens either way. So
Yeah, the damage happens no matter what.
low roll. But...
She's keeping the mask.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement.
The mask starts to burn on her face, and you hear from behind it. As you can see the sizzles come up from beneath the surface.
I will also bonus act. I will bonus action before the thing ends. I will bonus action Shillelagh. Just ahead of time.
Oh, this is the wrong music.
Mm.
I mean, it was working. This music works for this, but this is not the music I picked. There we go. She'll start to step towards you, her heels smashing against the floor. She'll hold out her hand, and you'll see her summon what looks to be some form of battle axe dipped in gold. or made of liquid, a liquid similar to gold. And she will glide across the floor, the stiffness of her heels stepping along the ground, and she will raise her weapon into the air at an angle to give you a vicious strike.
All right. Okay.
Missing.
What the +10? All right.
It comes down over your head and it smashes against the wall, blasting a hole through it, sending debris. But she'll quickly follow up with a bonus action of her own. Make me a strength saving throw.
Potato salad.
Oh! Would you believe that meets?
All right.
She attempts to seize you by the neck in a crushing grip that you have no doubt would suffocate you. Just barely managing to keep yourself from her grasp. Her hand crashes against the wall, and you see sharpened nails dig into it from the tips of her gloves.
All right. Yeah, I'm assuming you have. I'm not sure what the problem we have with me is, but sure it doesn't have to be this way.
It does. Some things must be finished. But keep running, little whelp. It will not save you.
Hold on. All right. Well, give me a moment.
All right, Rufus, did you want to attack the door?
Can we hear like the sound of the battle going on from in there?
Yes. There is a ruckus going on.
All right, then I will try to shoot the door. Yes. Or wait, hold on.
All right.
Spell. I'm with the burning hands the door.
Okay, bro, go for it.
I can't rotate the template, but it's going that way. I can't
The
rotate it. It's going the other way.
Man's hitting with the burning hands of Jesus. Go
If
for
I
it.
can't
All right.
open the door,
All right.
I'll just
Well,
melt
it's
it.
a door. It can't make a dex save. So roll damage.
Melt.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Double
go
that
ahead.
is 22.
Okay.
All right. And I'll just say Hannah just firebolts it. She's not gonna use a spell slot on that, especially since her firebolt already hits decently well. Yeah. Yeah, so she'll just firebolt it for 2d10 and do 13 damage, and that'll blow the door down. Well, it'll at least blow it and unlock it for you to open it, Rufus.
Oh
All right.
no! I want to do one more. One more bonus. I want to use my bonus action
okay.
one more time for the magic.
Okay.
Just see if
Before the door opens.
Joe, one last proc of heat metal to see if that mask will drop. She has to do another con save.
Okay.
Oh, please. Damn. All right, fine.
Damn. All right. The RP though, like you attempt to once again burn the mask off her face, making her stumble and recoil as she grips at it, trying to literally forcing it onto her face, keeping it held there so that it doesn't fall. You hear the sounds of blasting against the door as Rufus suddenly throws the door open. All right, you can do it now.
All right. Zip. We'll like kick through the door.
And there's nothing there.
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Just,
Like that one cat just huh. What were you? Huh? Are you?
she,
I was looking at him confused.
yeah, she just disappeared. And I looked. I guess I'll point at the wall. I guess wall next to me where the axe mark swipe is. I think that's
True,
where.
that is
I think
there.
yeah.
No, I'll Rufus will nod, understanding that these things disappear. Something similar happened to me. I get it. Are you all right though?
Yeah. I'm good. It's a bit. There's a few questions, but that's just for me to find out.
This place sucks. Rufus will
Right.
say before
True.
continuing to explore. Anything in here? Anything of note?
It is a. You want to take a bath?
Will it heal me?
Actually, maybe an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm good at those. I hope. Noise.
All right. See this right here. You recognize it immediately as a common magic item, or just as a magic item. Just a wondrous item. It is the kettle of infinite baths.
Okay.
Tipping it over, it is able to fill a bathtub full of freshly hot water in a single minute. And bathing in that bath gives you the benefits of a long rest and also 1d10 temp HP.
Ooh, that's. I'm gonna tip it into the bath and go have a bath.
Okay. Hannah will like walk into the room and like see you filling up the bathtub with the magic item and just
Just leave and close the door. Thank you. He'll call back over and then have a little seat in the bath.
and that's where we're gonna call the session because Rufus decides to pick this place to have a bath. We've seen almost something for everybody. There's a dandelion. We have not stumbled across what I have yet for dandelion, but we've got some allusions to it. And that is where I'll call the session. So thank you all for joining me. Every week, my dream cover live is about the players I have no one to DM for, and I hope everybody had fun, and I hope everybody enjoyed a little bit of what they saw.
What the hell? I didn't see that.
I did.
Exactly.
I opened this door up here and I think that's what I saw, but I closed it.
Oh, oh, I fucking eat mad fucking nope.
Kind of creature is this? Is just a nightmare. Kind of the stat block in the corner. Throw or become poisoned for 1d6 rounds.
Oh, that's an old stat block. Ignore that. This
Okay.
creature's a reference to like old D&D.
Thing is terrifying.
But yeah, it's called a lichling. But that's gonna have ties to dandelion. But we'll see that next time. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me every week. My dream move. Well, you know the spiel. I just did the spiel. We'll do favorite, least favorite, and then I gotta go to bed because I have work at 6 a.m. Well, 7 a.m. for you EST people. So, poggers. Axel, favorite, least favorite.
No least favorites, but favorite. I think this is maybe my favorite campaign, like favorite part of the story so far. Seeing us go and do different things, explore more, be a little bit separated. I think this is maybe one of the most funniest sessions of just all the different things. I really thought for myself when I decided to open up the hole in the floor, I thought I would be going through the worst experience through the whole entire moment. But to find out that I'm just going around picking up the plate so far, seeing Zip going through door after door after door, was kind of funny for me. I think that's been my most favorite part of this session.
True. And we got a little bit of taste of what I have for you there at the end when
Yeah,
Rufus found the guys in there.
I had a feeling.
And they're looking for you now because Rufus let them out.
I have plans. I have ideas now.
All right, cool. Glad you had a good time. Toy, favorite, least favorite.
Favorite? I'm glad you opened that door.
True. Thank you. Kaiser action always kills me. Like, oh, you mean the door that I had like no choice about?
It's like it either open this door, or I sit in this room for the next like 2 hours. That was funny, and that's every time. I do. It is interesting to see like I guess the little bits of everyone's past or the pieces they like the pulled from people's memories come to life like this. It is interesting. Build
It's a very
intrigue.
untraditional. It's a very untraditional dungeon, but that's kind of the point. Is this isn't like a dungeon, but it also is a dungeon.
Yeah. A dungeon built from our, I guess, nightmares or worst memories is interesting, and I like the concept. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Another favorite was, I guess, seeing my sister. It was cool. Did not expect to see her here. That is good stuff. Good lore building. Good lore building. Do I have any other? Or another favorite is just like us just going our separate ways as Axel or R said, it was just Zip jumps through the picture. He cuts a hole in the floor and jumps down. It's like, all right, well, I guess I'm now going down this hallway. Because why not?
Yeah. Class is not
That was
too united so far,
yeah,
but honestly, it makes a good school story.
true. I think it also helps having us being separated for this part because we'll get to experience we'll get to experience our things separately for the most part, which is cool. And then we'll all come together because it's all leading towards the chapel. So I guess we'll all come together at that point, and then yeah.
True.
Do I have any least favorites? No least favorites. It was a good session.
Thank you. All right. Ivy, favorite, least favorite.
Well, certainly devolved into a form of chaos that has been kind of I wouldn't say boiling, but it was like always sort of leading that we'd all split up into like fucking little small groups and be exploring it on our own, at least to an extent. So I like find it pretty interesting that all the different aspects of everyone's history being played out in a sort of not an explained way, but like nuggets of the past, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to how the rest of the dungeon / not dungeon it will proceed onward with everyone's like little aspects to it.
Well, most everybody is about wrapped up. It's like a couple little things left, and I still got like most of your stuff and most of our stuff. But we'll definitely finish next session. This will only be about a 2-session dungeon, which is fine. Like it's not supposed to be like brimming with exploration content and stuff like that. There's a few little things here and there to maybe pick up and keep and stuff like that, but it's not supposed to be an actual dungeon. Like I'm gonna like hand make a big full dungeon and stuff like that. For this campaign, but there'll only be one of those. But anyway, thank you, Ivy. Kai, take us home, sir.
Not pretty good session, not bad. I don't mind that we all split up because I'd low key think if we were all together, we probably would have seen as much as we did. So it's a, I don't mind that we all split up. There's pretty funny interactions that happened. Cool. Well, even though like I got to hear kind of people's stuff, it did kind of break. Like I guess it might be a least favorite, but it is kind of like, oh damn, I didn't really get to see what like I couldn't see what's happening in other rooms. So it's like,
Yeah.
so I was like, damn. So there's like, so I didn't get to see. Well, some of the characters I didn't see. But I was like, yeah.
It was kind of. I realized too late, like in this session, that like, oh shit, camera is gonna be a problem because if I put copies of everyone's tokens down so you can all see, you will also be moving your copy when you move your source token.
I think you might have to make like a universal token that's just everyone could look through. It might be one of the solutions. That
I didn't think about that.
That's
a good idea.
Other than
Do-
that, I look forward to the memory dungeon. Like, it's not. I'm looking forward to more. I guess. I really wish I got the con save on the burn off. Other than that, no, it's not bad. Yeah, forward to next session.
This is just a little tease because the turning points are going to start up in Act 2, so we're going to get a couple of turning points. So it's a little like little seasoning is what this is. This is seasoning. But my favorite, oh yeah, definitely 100% my favorite was Zip stumbling in on Pontiff Erasmus Phoenix, and then like in the middle of his like fucking holy talk, Rufus comes up, fucking throws the door open.
Yeah.
Like that
What
shit fucking
made me
killed
walk in
me.
here?
Like because it's like as DM, like with Foundry, I always fucking forget that you guys can't see and you don't know what's beyond the door. So I know, like looking back on it, that Rufus fucking didn't. The toy didn't know what was beyond that fucking door as he was walking down the hallway, and he just accidentally stumbled into the same room. And it was just like, oh, another visitor. The fucking like switch up. Oh, my son. Man, the timing, it was good. Love that. Yeah. But yeah, my favorite, yeah. Seeing a little bit, putting in little pieces for every character, including the NPCs. Like the your fellow classmates. Like getting little bits and bobs of them in there as well. Specifically putting some stuff in there for Hannah and Madeline, and there is some stuff in here for Ashwana, yet we just haven't seen it. We have not come across it yet, but we definitely will next session. But yeah, putting in stuff for everybody. Another favorite. I'm glad Rufus let out Airbold and the boys. Because even if Rufus had not let out Airbold, they were timed to break through the door. So if you had not opened that door and you had walked by it, and as soon as you left the hallway, you would have heard a door smash behind you, and Airbold and the boys would have gotten out. But when they broke out, they would have attacked you on sight if the next person that they see.
Side
That
note, did
was
they
kind
just
of what.
walk through the ritual and just not interact?
Yeah, more or less.
Picky pontiff.
That's because so lore wise, they can't see each other.
Interesting.
When
I guess that makes
Erasmus
sense.
Phoenix is talking about how he's being trapped in there with others who, didn't want to listen to the sermon and all that, he was talking about the other students.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, the visions can't actually see each other.
That makes sense.
Like
Okay,
they're all
perspective.
tied to their specific memory. Like they can see you because you're all you're all students, but they cannot see each other.
Darn, so I can't set them against each other. All right, good to know. I tried
Yeah,
twice.
yeah, you can't. Yeah, you cannot set them against each other because they don't know they exist. Technically, they don't exist.
Fair enough.
They're real to you. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really got too much. I think my least favorite is probably the chaos is good, but also trying to do a dungeon like this, the dungeon of lore and bits and pieces of memories, and putting in stuff for every single character just to give a little snippets about each one of them without fully revealing their story is very fucking hard because you don't know who's gonna end up where. So I kind of resigned to just put little pieces of each of them everywhere. So that's probably my least favorite, is trying to actually sculpt this out in an orderly fashion is literally impossible. Like, where the fuck am I gonna put the Countess? Where am I gonna put Pontiff? I mean, obviously, I felt like putting Pontiff in the biggest room possible was probably the best thing to do for him. But where do you put the blood cultists? Because there's no guarantee that Hannah's gonna run into them.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like, where do I put the stuff for Dandelion and an R, because who knows where they're gonna start? Because I wanted to set up a thing where when Jack turns you loose at the start, when you pick a different way, you end up on a different floor. The path you take kind of decides what floor you end up on and what room. And you all chose paths that took you to different floors, but also you never know who's going to end up on that floor. But anyway, that's it. I had a decent time. Least favorite. I got work at 7 a.m.
Mm.
Granted, it's my half day, so I'll be there till 7 to 11, and then I get off.
You'll be arrested for crooked move.
True, that. I take my that's because since I can make my own hours now. I mean, I still have to work 44 hours a week at least, at minimum. I have to do at least 8 hours for 5 days, and then 4 hours on a on a on a 6th day. So I had to work at minimum of 44 hours, but I get to pick my hours. So being able to be off on Saturday and mostly off on Sunday is so fucking nice. But also, it comes with a lot of other shit I have to deal with. But I'm not gonna yap about work because I'm off, so I'm not gonna talk about work. But either way, that's about it. Thank you all for coming, and I'm glad everybody had a decent time. And I'm gonna try to get back to where I'm hand making maps again, rather than using the like maps from Google and stuff like that. It's just I've been short on time just because work has been hectic since I took over the office. But once things kind of settle down and I don't have as much stress on the shoulders, I'll put some more time into custom stuff for D&D. Just been a little slow on it. All right, but that's it. See you all next time, and thank you for playing, boys. Love you all.
All right.
Later.
Love you too.
Ultra Squad. Talk to you later.